I definitely took the green spaces for granted. I think I took Paisley for granted in general. When I was younger, I didn't want to be here. You had the idea of Glasgow, and you were like, I want to be in amongst the city. My mum's side are all from like the Gorbals, and I wanted to be part of that history. But actually this whole time, walking about my own hometown, reading about my own hometown, realising my own connection to it, it's made me appreciate it. I stay in Gallowhill running to Barshaw Park, and what I do is I run over the bridge at Whitehall, and I get a great view of both Paisley on my right hand side, and then on my left hand side is the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, I think that's what you call it. And I'm running and trying my best to get both views as much as possible. So yeah, it's great, it gets you out your head. Aye, it's done wonders, just getting a bit of perspective, both like physically but also just mentally, you know. And trying to do different routes around Paisley, partially to get to know the place a little bit better as well. It shakes it up. I've been trying to change it up because otherwise it's the same view from inside your room day in, day out, do you know what I mean, and you're gone a bit mental. Going kind of socially distanced walks with pals as well has inspired a bit of perspective on some of my ideas. If I spend too much time on my own, I completely lose the plot of what's funny and what's not. I make a sketch and I go, this isn't good, this really is awful. I've lost the whole, what was the original thing that I enjoyed about this? And then I'll say it to a pal or I'll send it to them, and they're like, no, that's great, what are you talking about? So that perspective of meeting people for walks has definitely been important. It's made me lift my head a bit more and made me go, there's so much history to Paisley that younger me didn't appreciate at all, and not just history that has nothing to do with me, even though a lot of my family aren't from Paisley, as I say, they're from Donegal. Like, I love that my granda was here in the 20s when No Mean City was going on in the Gorbals, do you know what I mean? Like, those kind of, it gives you a kind of, what's the word, historical context. Yeah, I think it's got to be Saucil Hill, because I just couldn't believe that kind of 360 view that you get. And it's always weird trying to figure out how a place is connected to another place from that viewpoint, because it does not look the same up there. Where Bianco e Nero is, you know, looking out onto Paisley Abbey, I mean, that's amazing. That's the fact that Paisley Abbey was around, and I don't even know what year, like 1300, but probably before that. Was it 1100? I don't even know. I mean, that's amazing. And the fact that I can sit and have a coffee and look at a place that had an attack on it in 1300, I mean, that's so cool.